as for the battery situation, I'm getting the Tao Gemini, but I'm getting it empty without the battery in the beginning, which I still have to pay $2,600, $2,600 just to get the bike. But Jolene from Ride the Wind e-bikes 3 hours ago said, you don't mention what battery you are getting for 600, because I was saying, oh, and then I have to pay 600 more dollars and I will get the battery. She said, that is no way lithium, and I'm pretty sure I've sold an empty Gemini for the 2600 you mentioned, but absolutely not any lithium for 600, regardless of the amp hour. That's key. 20 amp hour, 50 amp hour, massive difference. So I'm not getting the 50 amp hour. That's the 5,000. If I would have got like straight up financing with some really good financing company or something, I would have did that with 50 amp hour. But all I could afford was the one he had. It's the 30 amp hour lithium, and I made a mistake. I said 600 in the beginning, but I'll show you in a minute. He sent me more emails, and I actually owe him $1,127 more after I buy the actual bike off him to get the battery. But he's doing me a huge favor because I couldn't get financing like from these big companies, so he's letting me pay him in payments, selling me the bike and selling me the battery, everything separate and all that, and let me pay in payments and all that. So he's doing me a huge favor that not many would do, and he's delivering it for me because he's just down the road, really. And I said I bought from him a few years back. I couldn't have asked him for a better deal. I got denied the traditional financing. He is letting me get the bike for 2,600. Then I pay him 1,127, like in a month or so later after I buy the bike off and make sure get it all locked up. And then, of course, he's going to bring the battery with him when he brings the bike so I can test the bike out, though. Then he's going to take it with him, and I have to pay him that 1,100 more. She said, thanks for the mention, because I mentioned her here. And I have another video, too, that she is in. Not in, but mentioned her completely in that one. But anyways. So yeah, I got more emails from him. He said, looking at the previous emails, you replied that $600 would be the difference after the initial $2,600 deposit. You seem to have forgotten about the tax, so here's the breakdown on the invoice. Tao Gemini, 72 volt, 30 amp hour lithium battery. So he's giving it to me for $3,299 plus 13% tax, which is $428.87 tax, for a total of $3,727.87. Then I'm gonna I already sent him $200 yesterday e-transfer, but I'm gonna be giving him $2,400 cash in January when he comes and delivers it. So that's a total of $2,600 for the bike. And then you can see when you take 2,600 off of 3,727.87 total, you get 1,127.87. So that's how much I'll owe him after I buy the bike for the battery. And he says, unfortunately, this is the lowest price I will go on this bike, and I'm only offering you this deal because of your previous loyalty. Like I said, I bought the Damac EM1 from him back in 2017. Thanks and have a Merry Christmas, Doug. Sent from my Bell Hawaii device over Canada's largest network. Anyway, I said, do you have e-transfer? He sent me his e-transfer. It auto-deposited. Uh, he said he wants e-transfer. He would prefer e-transfer altogether, but I said I can't do that. I have to pay it in cash because I'm getting the cash as a gift and all that. And that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, the 30 amp hour lithium battery. I'm gonna have to pay $1,127 for it. I mean, I guess I could be like outsource and find the battery somewhere else, but no, I'll buy the battery off the guy that's selling me it. He's a good guy. This is uh for the Tao Gemini. And there's not much to find about it, so I'll be one of those next people with all the videos and content to see it. You can see more about the Tao Leo, honestly. And I honestly would get the Tao Leo, but it doesn't have the removable battery. So why would they go? Why would they get the removable battery in the one, but they wouldn't do it in the other? They should have made the Leo have the removable battery because it basically makes it where only people that own a garage or somewhere you can take the e-bike inside, this big e-bike inside the whole thing, you basically can't get a Leo because if you leave that out in the freezing cold, you'll ruin your battery. So everybody that's out like that has to get a Gemini. It just, see, it's kind of, and then there's not many pictures. There's only the YouTube videos, TNT and Ride the Wind, and then there's a couple websites that have them that I wouldn't trust or nothing other than Ride the Wind. And then you have Tao Motors' official website where I'm sure if you're like a wholesaler or something, um, you can buy them from here. I don't know how it works, but you have to get in contact with the actual company. And then it's actually, I think, the same company that makes all those Go Tracks. Once you get in contact with them and you say you want to buy like 5 or 10 bikes or something, they start talking with you, and then you can do that. But there isn't much to see on it yet. No pictures really of it. Like, you want to see some pictures of it? There's a couple pictures of it. But once you see those couple pictures, you're basically done with it. There's not much more to see on the. But it's such a great bike. Same with the Leo, the Gemini and the Leo. They're such great bikes and stuff. So hopefully I can get some more pictures of them and some more video, and then that'll add to it. And then hopefully there's somebody else like me that comes around that also does videos and pictures. Because right now it's sort of like the whole pioneering of it all. Uh, we are those first people that got the Tau Gemini that are doing this electric vehicle stuff. These electric bikes, it's all new. Even though they used to have electric vehicles way back in the 1920s, supposedly they had them, and then they switched to traditional gas. But we never had e-bikes or nothing like this. Not in modern times. We are, and not the way that they're marketing them now. They're making them like everybody should get an e-bike. Everybody should have one, and they're great. You don't need insurance. You don't need gas. You don't need license or anything. And they're such a great transportation. You save so much money not paying the taxi and all that. They're so fun. You get out of the house, off the computer. These ones are really good if you're overweight or whatever, but you're not so big that you don't want to be in like a traditional mobility vehicle. You can still handle something like this. You're younger. Yeah, they're really good. Really good. Really clean on the environment. They don't rely on any gas. Yeah, they rely on electricity, but Canada's got a great electricity. We call it hydro in Canada. Other places they call it power. Power. Their electricity, their electric power, their power. We call it power too, but we just call it a lot of the time you have that hydro in front of it. The hydro went out, hydropower, because